quick, because I started making these videos, like short, videos just to help you lot. These are genuinely going to help you out, but you need to listen, you know what I'm saying? You need to listen. And it's going to help me out. Shit, I'm going to look back in 10 years and say, this is what young LS Life was doing, this was what young Louis was doing, and this is what his mindset was. You need to start doing shit for yourself. You need to start doing shit for yourself, because you're not going to be lying in bed one day and someone walking in your room, give you 2 mil, give you 3 mil, give you any money. No one's going to give you this shit. You've got to work for it, man. You've got to work for it, which means consistency, hard work, discipline and dedication, which you're not doing because you're sitting there watching Netflix, or you're watching your favourite show, or you're watching YouTube, or you're going out to these parties and getting drunk. Was that going to help you though? Is spending your money going to make you money? Is getting drunk going to make you money? Is that going to make you successful? Fucking around in the club? Just, bro, nigga, think about this shit. Think about this shit genuinely. Think about this shit. Listen, if you give a man a fish, yeah, if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. If a man comes up to you and says, can I have a fish? You get, yeah, sure, I'll give you a fish. You'll feed him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, you'll feed him for his lifetime. You see, if you give someone something, they're going to just keep coming back for more. They're going to keep coming back, because they're going to be dependent on you. They're going to be dependent. If you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for the fucking day. But if you teach him how to fish, if you teach him how he can get that shit himself, then he's going to be sorted for his whole life, because he doesn't need to ask for food constantly every day. He doesn't need to ask for that fish. He knows how to get that fish himself. A man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach a man how to fish, you'll feed him for his lifetime. So you can't keep giving niggas shit, because they're just going to come back for more. They're just going to come back. It's the same with you. You're dependent on other people for your stuff. When you think about your life, you're still living in your mum's house. You're still doing that. You're still dependent on the white man for your money, for your paycheck. You're dependent on this person to come through, because you can't do this without them. But bro, all this stuff you can do by yourself. You just need to lock the fuck in. You need to lock the fuck in. You need to be your own man. And if you're a girl, you need to be your own woman. You just need to be your own person. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you can't be sitting there relying on other people for your shit. You can't. Dependency is no laughing matter, nigga. Dependency is no laughing matter. Dependency is not funny. Dependency can fuck with your mind, can fuck with your health, can fuck with your heart. Especially on a girl, man. If you're dependent on a girl and then that girl leaves, because, bro, I'm gonna be real. It's the harsh reality, and the truth is ugly. That's why most people don't want to hear it. People leave, people switch up, and people will betray you. I believe in my life, everyone will betray me one day. It's just a matter of time. I know that. I know for a fact that one day this person will leave or this person will switch up. So I'm going to be ready for that day. I'm going to be ready. I'm not going to let them get too close, because if they get too close to me, then I'm too dependent on them. But if I'm just being independent and I'm by myself, I'm doing my own thing, if they leave, well, it doesn't affect my life because I'm independent. But if I'm dependent, it's going to affect my life in a big way. You've got to be independent and you've got to be your own person. And you can't be relying on people for your money, for your stuff, for anything in life, bro. You just got to get that shit yourself. You got to get that shit yourself. And it's okay to learn, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to learn. What I'm saying is school's not a massive deal. School's not a massive deal. Okay, it's important to get qualifications, because in this fucked up life, qualifications do matter. That's what people are looking for. Like or not, people do look for that shit. But you got to think about it. Look at your school classes. What you got? Science, maths, English, maybe PE, something like that. Have you got a class on how to make money? Is there a class in school on how to make money? And don't even fucking say business studies. Don't say business studies, because that shit does not help you. That shit does not help you. Oh, I took business studies, so I'm going to be rich. Fuck no. Why do you think there is no class in school on how to make money? Because the teachers don't know how to do it, so they can't teach it. The teachers do not know how to do it themselves. That's why they're teaching you. That's why they have that fucking job. Being your science teacher. They could be fit as fuck, but at the end of the day, they're still your science teacher. They could be bad as fuck, she could be a 10 out of 10, but she's still your fucking science teacher. Whether you fancy her or not, whether you do this or not, she's still your fucking science teacher. That's why people do not have classes in school on how to teach you how to make money. That's why there is no class in school on how to teach you to make money, because they don't know themselves. And if someone doesn't know something, they can't teach someone else something. It's like someone asking me to teach them how to play football. If I don't know how to play football, how am I going to teach you how to play football? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's why there is no class in school on how to make money. So man, you just gotta do it yourself. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta learn. There's nothing wrong with learning, but being dependent and learning are two different things. If I didn't know how to get started, let's say in the gym, if I didn't know how to get started in the gym, and I knew someone who knew every single thing about the gym, I would ask him, okay, yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? I would learn from him. I would use him to my advantage. So then I'm getting his experience. I'm getting all the lessons from him. And then before you know it, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, oh, and he's taught me everything, so I know everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the same for you. Once you know everything, you can teach it. Do you know what I mean? That's why there are science teachers, because science teachers, they know how to teach it. They know about science. They probably have a degree or some shit like that, but they know about science. They know about their biology. They know about their chemistry. But that's why there are no money classes, because these teachers do not know how to make money themselves. That's why there was no fucking class on how to be rich. Oh, I'm just going to my money class. Bro, there's no money class in fucking school. Public school or private school. There's no fucking money class. Business studies does not count. That is the closest you're going to get to a fucking money class. And even that shit is whack. I knew some people who were in set 6 who took business studies and it didn't help them one bit. And they were set 6. They were the dumb of the dumb. But even if you were set 1 and you were taking business studies, it's not going to help you. You might be the smartest kid in the school, but if you take business studies, it's not going to make you $1 million. You know what I mean? It's not going to make you £1 million. It's not going to do that shit. You just need to be independent. You need to be your own man or your own woman. Bottom line, you need to be your own person. And once you are your own person, life is yours. Life is yours and you can fucking do anything you want. But as long as you're still dependent on someone for something, you're always going to be going back to them. You're always going to be going back for that fish. Do you know what I'm saying? Remember that, boys. Remember that. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for his lifetime. Remember that shit. But yeah, man. This is the first of many videos. I'm going to start making videos like this to help you and also to help myself, so I can look back in 5-10 years and be like, I really had this mindset and this is how I got where I am. Because in 10 years, I'm going to be where the fuck I am. And I'm going to look back at these videos and be like, this is why I am here. So when I'm 30, I'm going to look back and say, you know what? I have this money. I am in this house. I have this car because of these YouTube videos, because of this mindset. Not because I make the video, but because I've lived this and I preach this and I genuinely believe every single thing I'm saying. Word is bond. Every single thing I've just said to you, I genuinely believe. I genuinely know that if you do that, that will work and that will happen. But man, in 10 years, I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, that's the mentality I had and that's why I got where I am. And that's what I am, where I am. And you can do the same. You can do the same right now. Look at your life in 5 years, in 10 years, or even 2 years, depending on how hard you fucking work. You can say, I am where I am because I had this mindset, because I listened to this video, I listened to that video. You can do that. Honestly, man, I'm just trying to be that video. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'm going to hit you a lot with a lot more. Remember, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man how to fish, you feed him for his lifetime.